Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Jazz versus Mavericks NBA matchup on Monday, January 1st, 2024. Of course, we do tons of free picks at Pickdawgz, and if you like our free picks, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text the number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website. You got to go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. It's the Jazz taking on the Mavericks. And the Mavericks, it seems that when you're ready to write them off, well, that's when they seem to play their best. And when you start to have confidence in them, that's when they seem to let you down. But overall, 19-14 on the season and 11-7 straight up on the road. They're a much improved team over that team that we saw the second half of last season. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz, 14-19 on the season, but as they've gotten healthier, their play has certainly gotten stronger. 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games and 8-2 against the number. The Jazz are 9-5 at home, but 11-3 against the number in these home games. So the Jazz are certainly playing some pretty good basketball, and a lot of it has been flying under the radar. These two teams met earlier this season in Dallas, and it was one of the biggest blowouts in the entire NBA this year. It was 147-97, the Mavericks. So the Jazz are going to be out for revenge in this game. It's just a matter of if they can get it. The Mavs coming off a 10-point win in San Francisco, beating the Warriors 132-122. And I think what we see with the Dallas Mavericks is when they get into these higher scoring games, when you look at their wins, 132 against the Warriors, 128 against the Suns, 144 against the Mavericks. That's when they find their wins. You look at the losses, 110 against the T-Wolves, 110 against the Cavs, 96 against the Rockets, 111 against the Clippers, 104 against the Nuggets, and then 131 against the Blazers, a win. So it's basically, for the Mavs, they got to get over 120 plus is the only way that they win. They score less than 111 or less, they lose. I mean, this is pretty much about as basic as you can break this down. Meanwhile, so will the Jazz be able to hold the Mavs down? They were not able to do it last time. When we see the Jazz, they generally have played in a lot of these lower scoring games, but they haven't been afraid to go to the higher scoring games either. And we've seen them have a lot of success in those games as well. In their 130-point effort against the Spurs, 126 against the Raptors. So I think for the Jazz, they have to make a decision here. If they want to be able to compete in this particular game, they're going to have to play a slower, deliberate pace defensive game, and I'm not so sure that's in their wheelhouse, because I think for the Jazz, they're more inclined to get into that faster, higher paced game, and if they do that, they're playing right into the Mavericks' hands. I'm going to have to roll with the Mavericks in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.